just keep jumping through hoops. Can't stop, I must leave.
Just between me and you. Just between me and you. Just gotta see that. You just gotta see that. The crowd can't do what they do. The crowd can't do what. Keep working and your dreams might come true. She think I could be more romantic. I told her don't panic. My head is way out of this planet. I'm way too poetic, looking for my Janet. I'm in a bad mood, need to go get a pack. They tryna do damage that she just won't manage. I stay on my pivot, ain't losing my balance. When people be different, don't trip on their habits. Keep loving yourself, don't worry about their absence.
Don't crease now, I never fold. I keep my eyes on. They never seen this before. I don't got nothing to lose. I don't got nothing to prove. I just keep jumping through hoops. Can't stop, I must leave.
Just between me and you. You just gotta see that through. Crowd can't do what they do. Keep working and your dreams might come true.
Oh, the land of the free and the home of the
free. Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Along with my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shamit. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away, and on the hill in this one, Tyler Glasnow.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Leading off, Dylan Howard.
Leading off tonight for Baltimore, the center fielder, Dylan Howard.
And he deals. In there at the knees. And we're underway in Game 3. And that's a strike. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed on the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Here's Luis Guillorme. Guillorme checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. On the ground, right side. Ramirez takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Juan Soto stands in now and watches strike 1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Got him swinging. Orioles held in check there, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Welcome back, and our pitcher in this game, Edward Cabrera.
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you're looking at an opposing lineup. When they see him out there on the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
The pitch. Jake McCarthy leading things off. It takes a strike. The pitch. And takes low for ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
And now 2-2. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he'll make it safely for a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Good eye right there.
Ball 1, no strike.
McCarthy at second with nobody out. Next pitch is outside. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Next offering is in for a strike. Up the middle. The throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. Bo Bichette up to the dish. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. They're going crazy in the dugout, and they jump out front. It's 2-0.
Velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Base is empty, one away. Munetaka Murakami stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Rutschman pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Austin.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Austin Meadows. That one ripped. That's back there. And that's up onto the walkway and out of here. Austin Meadows powers one out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 away with nobody on. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. That's in there. That is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. The 1-2. Tosses to first. Inning over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, top of the second. Here's Miguel Sano.
Number 23, Miguel Sano.
Glass now back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Glass now certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts. Glass now back to work. The 0-1.
1-1.
Now 1-1.
He wants to give the bullpen the day off and the defense behind him because he knows he can strike anybody out. And the way the guys are swinging, they're trying to lift, trying to get the ball in the air. He's going to take advantage of that.
Struck him out looking.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First offering misses the mark. There's a process too, right? The way he goes about setting up hitters.
Yeah, and he's coming right at you. He's going to get ahead in the count. And when you're a hitter and you find yourself 0-2, 1-2 with a guy who has 3 to 4 pitches that are nasty, you are very defensive. And he plays upon that, and many times he comes out on top.
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Glass now, ready and deals. And a swing and a miss.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage. Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. Left-hand batter waits. That's in there.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Here's a 1-1. And strike two.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the guys in this lineup.
Next offering is fouled back.
He's getting the barrel to the balls, just got to work on that timing a little bit.
And now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. The big righty strikes out the side.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back. And stepping in is the speedy Drew Jones. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And the right-hander back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
2-0.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Comes a 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. That one in the dirt. 1-0. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. That one's in there. And it's a ball and a strike. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Here's a 1-2. Biggio tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And downstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one misses, and now 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And fouled off. Righty to the plate. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Offense held in check there. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Orioles nothing. Top half of the third inning. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. Lau, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. Glass now back to work. And that's through there for a strike. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away. Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. That one ripped left field. Back there. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they inch closer. It's 3-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Oscar Gonzalez, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ball one, no strikes.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
That clips the zone, and now it's even 1-1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
In the air, right field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Dylan Howard, the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's in there for strike one. Howard, the rangy center fielder, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he won a Gold Glove last season. And it's 1-1. And the righty deals. That pitch gets the inside corner. Going to count 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Line drive. And there's a hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now here is Luis Guillorme. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. That's hard hit in the line. Jones pulls it down, and that is that. Orioles close the gap on the homer, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in the desert as we go to the last of the third. Down to number 2 hitter, Harold Ramirez.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Sneaks through, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So digging in, Bo Bichette. He's already homered in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just off the outside edge.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Righty delivers. That misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Munetaka Murakami now at the plate. First time up was a pop out. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. In the air, right field. Gonzalez moves under this one. Puts the squeeze on it. Runner tagging for third. He's in there. Now it's Austin Meadows. The solo homer his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario,
line drive caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Doubled in his first AB. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
And the right-hander deals on the ground. Loud. Tosses to first. And that is the inning. So they strand a pair. Game 3 moves on to the 4th. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Juan Soto. Here comes a pitch. That's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Good eye right there. Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And here it comes. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third, and he held up. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but
Murakami tossed to second, and that's two.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And here is Adley Rutschman. And a foul ball. Here's your 1. And strike 2. And now 1 and 2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Bottom of the 4th, here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That's down and in.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And now the count is even. Next offering is downstairs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief, because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and he barehands it, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
You knew it was going to be a close play the entire time, and that's exactly how it played out. Solid attempt by the third baseman, but it was always going to be tough with such a speedy runner going down the line.
first with one gone. Now up next for Arizona, Cavan Biggio. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man at second. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first, and they get Biggio for the out.
The right fielder, number 31.
Next to hit for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. 1 for 2. Down and in, moved his feet. Jones on third with 2 out. Check swing went around, and it's 1-1. The pitch.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Smash to the left side. And that is the inning. 1 left for Arizona as the lead remains 3-1. Back here at Chase Field, and now Gunnar Henderson. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And a pitch. And a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Check swing went around, and it's 1-2. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Lau at the plate, 0 for 1 so far. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Left-hand hitter waits. Ground ball up the middle. Biggio fires over to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now back, the third baseman, Ramon.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and he just misses. Runner on at third, 1 gone. And it's even up.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And now it's going to be Oscar Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark. The pitch. And a foul ball. Runner at third, 2 away. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Slider misses outside. And now it's 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bichette whips it to first. That ends the frame. One left for the Orioles. And they still trail it here 3-1. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Harold Ramirez.
The first baseman,
The line to kick the pitch. Just off the inside edge. Now this is in the air down the line. Gonzalez moves under this one. Makes the grab, 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
0-1's the count.
Kicks and deals. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Munetaka Murakami getting ready to hit. That's in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Kyle Bradish up and loosening in the pen. Paddock getting cranked up as well. Bichette over at first with 1 away. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
2 strikes.
Cabrera checks on first. Bichette a dive back in. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, they didn't want to go after him with the fastball at all in that at bat. Nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing. So I think he had to be thinking it was only a matter of time until he saw some heat.
Meadows in the box again, takes a strike. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And he won around. Rule to swing. Next offering misses, and that is ball one.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
The 1-2.
Ball inside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Throw over to first. Bichette dive back in. And down on strikes he goes, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We're through 5. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Orioles 1. Top 6. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Dylan Howard.
Dylan Howard.
And he deals. Just missed. There's your strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2-2 now. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And into the pool. It's out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they slice into the lead. It's 3-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Luis Guillorme, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
At the belt and fires. Ball 1 there. The pitch. And now 2-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Juan Soto now. First pitch not close. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches. A member of the 1,000 hit club. And he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. One down, base is empty. That's inside.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Next offering upstairs. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. He circles the bases, and it ties it up. It's 3-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. That's through there for a strike. And the righty deals. That clips a corner. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Lorenzo Velasco, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Nelson getting loose as well. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is down low.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Righty to the plate. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
That one missing inside. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and he's on at first.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Go-ahead run on base. And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence, and gone! A 2-run homer, and just like that, they're out front. It's 5-3.
A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Kyle Nelson. He's into the game with the bases empty. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one's in there, 0-1. Nelson, in his 6th season, he throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. That misses. Ball 1. And he lays down a bunt. Ramirez. Now the throw to first on the run. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
And now it's Brandon Lau. And first offering is fouled off. Henderson stands at first with 1 out. And ball one.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. And another ball. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that one finds its way through into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Up next for the Orioles.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
In there for strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And now it's even up. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
First and third, one down. Got it by him for the K.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now here is Oscar Gonzalez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Corners are occupied with two down. Swung on, belted, carrying well. Didn't quite have enough. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Orioles 5 and the Diamondbacks 3. Bottom of the 6th. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Lucas Sims preparing to come on if needed. Wants warming up as well. And there's a ball. And there's a strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
This is Corbin Carroll. First pitch doesn't find the zone. No outs. Runner on second. On the ground right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. And he beats it. He's safe. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Edward Cabrera will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Kyle Bradish gets the call from the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Drew Jones stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Misses outside. 1-0.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
On the ground, 2-ball. The flip over to Lau. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Swings through that one out in front that time. Jones at first, one gone. Next pitch downstairs. Oh, that's ball two.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. That ball's carrying. And it is gone. He'll touch them all. And the D-backs jump out in front. It's 6-5. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. McCarthy, 28 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He's scored 9 times in the last 10 games. The pitch. Strike two.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Left-hand batter waits. Ripped on a line to center. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the first baseman,
Harold Ramirez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 3. And the first offering is not close. Fouled off down the right side. The 1-1. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Gets it to first. Play made. That ends the inning. D-backs at a pair on the homer. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. You're watching the World Series on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Lorenzo Velasco.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And here it comes. Ball 1 low.
Count 1-0.
And a good eye there.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Next offering is fouled back. The tying run at the plate. And that's ripped for a base hit. Around second now, going for 3. And a great start to the inning. A leadoff triple puts the tying run at third.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Luis Guillorme, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball, third base side.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Right-hander kick steals. Going to count 1 and 2. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The tying run is 90 feet away. Popped up. Bichette moving under this one. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And now it's Juan Soto.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
First offering, and it just misses.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
The next offering misses. Ball 2.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
There's the strike, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
3-2 now.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Kicks and deals. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And that's in there for strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Number 26 takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Stepping in, Adley Rutschman. There's a strike. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Check swing, and he held up. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at the ballpark, and now the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Bradish back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. And that's in for a strike. And misses inside. The wind of the pitch. Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Slapped foul. The 0-1. That one drifts inside.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Next one is off the plate. 2-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Here comes a 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Up the middle. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, the designated hitter on
Now it's Austin Meadows. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Two down, nobody on. And 1-2.
And this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
That one not close. And the count's even at 2. Righty delivers. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. That's the third out. Nothing doing for Arizona as it remains a 6-5 ball game. And welcome back. We go to the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And a pitch. And that's too high. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Steven Wilson, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. The next pitch misses. Now 2-0. And that's in for a strike. That misses. Now 3-1. Brandon Lowe next to bat for Baltimore. The pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Ripped into center, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Oh, I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Brandon Lowe will hit next. That one's in there, 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Pitch misses there. 1-1. Right side. McCarthy settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. And Chris, what about the stolen base to try and get the tying run into scoring position?
It's definitely in play, and you want to see it early in this count.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Off the mark there. And a count 2-1. That misses off the outside edge.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And a 3-1 on the way. Hard ground ball for a base knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Brandon Hughes will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So a change being made at first base. On to pinch run, Colton Cowser. And next for the Orioles, Oscar Gonzalez. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The 1-0. A little bit low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 2-1 now. Next offering is fouled back. McCarthy trying to get there. Grabs it on the run. Both runners tagging. Both runners able to move up a base, so it'll be second and third with 2 gone. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Dylan Howard. On the ground to third. Zips it across. Out number 3. Orioles strand a couple. This one remains close. 6-5. Now into the ball game on defense, Colton Cowser. He's the new third baseman.
Number 76.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Pitch. And takes low for ball one. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And that one ripped to left. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Lucas Sims.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Man at first, next to hit, Corbin Carroll. Check on the runner, and he's back safely. Ball one, no strikes. Left-hand hitter waits. That one missed.
2-0.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And there's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Moreno gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Here's the center fielder, Drew Jones. First offering misses the mark. First and second here, no outs. Next pitch misses, and now 2-0. At the belt and fires. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Action in the pen down there. Brian Baker up and throwing. Here's a 3-0. And that one is in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And now it's filled up. Right-handed reliever. Got him swinging.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. And I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Biggio, the next to hit, takes outside.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Gonzalez puts the squeeze on that one. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. So the lineup flips over. And now the right fielder, Jake McCarthy. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That's to third. They take the force out, and that'll do it. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. On to the 9th now in Game 3. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Orioles 5. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Steven Wilson.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Now at the plate, Luis Guillorme. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Soto in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Ouch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now the pressure is already high, and now it's been cranked up to another level. Man, his head must be spinning out there on the mound. He's got to find a way to slow things down. That breathing technique, Boog. Let everything out.
Sano in the box now. Takes strike 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Going to count 1-2. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Here's the catcher to hit. Adley Rutschman in there for strike 1.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And now the 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Just off the inside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Out towards right center field. Way back there. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
These guys obviously needed to win this game. Down 2 games to none in the series. You go down 3-0. Guys start packing their bags. They know that they're headed home. But they came out focused on the task at hand, got the job done. A win in the next game. All of a sudden, we've got a new series.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
First for the victorious Diamondbacks. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 on base. For the Orioles, 5 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 48,686. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field.